I'm Taryn Canute, and today we're going to be talking about the brain chemistry behind concussions. Alright, well today we're going to be learning about what a brain concussion really is and how it affects the normal functioning of your brain chemistry. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to it.
Slowly but surely, man. Yeah, work.
Send me every work.
Most of you probably have a good idea of what a brain concussion is, but don't know what actually happens when you suffer from one. A concussion is a traumatic brain injury that alters the way your brain functions. It's mostly caused by a violent blow to the head, but can also be caused by your upper body and brain being violently shaken. The consistency of your brain is similar to gelatin, and it's cushioned from everyday bumps and jolts by your skull and cerebrospinal fluid between your brain and your skull. This cushioning effect protects the neurons inside your brain so they can carry out daily functions. A violent blow to the head or being violently shaken can cause your brain to slide back and forth forcefully against the inner walls of the skull. This blow throws off neurotransmitters, causing chemical imbalances inside your brain. The chemical imbalance causes the mitochondria to build up calcium, blocking cells from producing useful energy, therefore creating the typical concussion symptom. Well, you may be thinking, well, I know what happens during a concussion. What happens to my brain when it's healing, and what should I do to promote the healing? If you're diagnosed with a brain concussion, you're most likely recommended a lot of sleep to avoid brain-stimulating activities like watching TV or being in bright rooms, and to avoid activities that may put you at risk of suffering another blow to the head. Why is this? Well, let's go back to what I said before. Like I mentioned before, when you suffer a concussion, your neurotransmitters are thrown out of whack. Allowing your brain to rest gives it time for those imbalances to work themselves out until they reach equilibrium where your brain is back to functioning normally. I'm gonna wrap things up today with how brain concussions affect you long term. In recent years, scientists have been studying a neurodegenerative disease called chronic traumatic encephalopathy. They study the deceased brains of athletes who have either had multiple concussions or have been in a position where they had to receive multiple blows to the head. Brains of patients with CTE have patterns of abnormal protein tangles and cell loss. Not only that, but they affect different parts of the brains. Damage to the frontal and temporal lobe that control judgment, planning, and hearing are deteriorated and waste away. The hippocampus and the amygdala also begin to shrink, deteriorating memory and emotions as they waste away. Lastly, the substantia nigra involved with movement is paler in brains with CTE. That's all we have for today, folks. I hope that you not only learned as much as I did, but that I don't destroy my grade a week before the final. Signing off from my Chemistry Passion Project, this has been Taryn Canute.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like,